Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. We know Chris Paul is nicknamed the point god. Some say he's the best ever when it comes to running an offense while limiting turnovers. CP3 says, when I step on the court, I don't think that anyone should be able to take the ball from me. I pride myself on making the right decisions, passing and ball handling. Kevin, he remains a wizard.
He's unbelievable. Hall of Famer in every way. Thank you, David. And the starting group for the Spurs. Chris Paul is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Barnes. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And for Los Angeles, they've got Norman Powell. P.J. Tucker is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Harden, and it's Leonard in at the 3 slot.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Now, here's Vassell. Tight defense on him. Barnes outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Zubac. And seeing Manu is a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Paul looking around, and it's Vassell in the corner. Offline with his 3.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Wasted no time on that one.
No one hits a pull-up like the Beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop, and that thing is a deadly shot.
Knocked loose, steps back and shoots, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's Leonard, passes it to Zubac. Now, here's Tucker, pass to Harden. 6 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And the dunk by Zubac.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Vassell. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Here's Leonard. Inside, out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
Clippers basketball.
Powell finds Tucker. Back to Powell, fires the 3. Good on the triple.
Fast-paced play from Norman Powell. Doesn't waste time finding his shot once he has the ball.
Smitty, you can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard at his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
Here's Leonard, following the basket by Chris Paul. Leonard, good work there as it goes.
The decision-making of Leonard could have hit the roller, but already had the shot he wanted.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Now here's Barnes. It's tipped. Leonard with the steal. Over Barnes. And it's Leonard missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Steve, the persistent growth of Keldon Johnson is pretty impressive.
It is, Kevin. He is obviously receptive to good coaching and is committed to finding success here in the league. Almost across the board, you see his stats creeping up season to season.
And the first one drops.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
The Spurs making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. And Johnson drops them both. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Roby, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Jetty Osman in for Vassell. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Highland passes to Jones. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Osman kicks to Paul. 11 feet away. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
CP3 is a smaller player, but he likes taking contact. Beautiful. And one.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Mann's checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. Jones checked in for Johnson. Free throw, good, Paul. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
5 to shoot. Here's Mann. Here's Jones, and Jones slams it in.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there, but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
And he gets it back. Nice shot by Pirtle.
And despite the defense being draped all over Pirtle, he gets the job done. He's money around the bucket. .111 left in the first quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
And the West, we know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. And you know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Roby, defended by Batum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 10-footer finds the target. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
On offense, CP3 has the green light from anywhere. Even the mid-range is in his comfort zone.
Here's the floater. And Pirtle sends it back. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Roby. Spurs working the ball around now. Jones, that's for 2. Batum grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The Clippers on top. They're up by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Clippers leading by 4. We've got Harden. Kawhi Leonard is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Powell in at the shooting guard position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Well, a key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Yeah, listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple. And Kawhi Leonard with multiple Finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
First team foul.
Now here's Powell, covered by Vassell. Powell, that's good.
Norman Powell.
Powell's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
We know Norman Powell is a physical player, showing his upper body strength and finishing through contact.
Johnson outside. Shoots over Tucker, and the rejection by Zubac. Barnes against Leonard. A step back shot here. And it's denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Still Clippers ball.
It's stolen by Johnson. Stolen by Harden. And the dunk by Zubac.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now, here's Vassell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Powell, that's good.
Keeping his balance on the difficult tape. Norman Powell is gifted at finishing through physical contact.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Johnson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Barnes against Leonard. Harden with it. The pass to Powell. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Powell's got 7 now in this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Coming onto the court, it's your Clippers.
Chris Paul is checked in for the Spurs. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Now here's Johnson. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Chris Paul. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Ory worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, "I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there." And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. And it's Paul missing. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And the shot is good. 6 points for James Harden.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I I think a trip to the finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Free throw, good. Paul.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Jones checked in for Zubac, and it's Batum in for P.J. Tucker. And so Paul nails both of them. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
So steady from range, the veteran Batum letting it fly with confidence.
Osman, the pass to Paul. Barnes outside. Ball's knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. Good D by Barnes. And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Highland's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, Bones Highland.
Clippers on defense. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Barnes. Good on the shot.
Just a difficult shot that Barnes makes look so simple, so creative how he brushes off the defense.
Leonard against Pirtle. Jones draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Clippers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
For your Clippers, Kai Jones. One shot.
One shot.
Spurs trailed by 17. Pass to Barnes. Missed inside. LA's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Leonard. They grab their own miss. Misses in close.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Paul right side. Pass to Barnes. Here's Roby. Defended by Batum. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Barnes. That one no good. And so it's Los Angeles feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was all about the Clippers as the game got going. Amped up and ready off the tip, they immediately went on an 11-4 run. Checking out the Clippers, Kenny, give us your take.
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Subs, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft, giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Here we go, fans. Let's get loud.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Devin Vassell out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Keldon Johnson. Then there's Harrison Barnes.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Free throw good, James Harden.
And what's incredible about Harden, he can dominate a game with the pass as much as the shots. So defensively, you have to prepare for both.
And so he hits both. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for San Antonio, trailing by 19. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Paul against Harden. It's stolen by Johnson. Paul outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And Greg, Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. And that one is hammered home.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Harden kicks to Zubats. Now the dish to Leonard. Plays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 8 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Here is Harden following the basket by Chris Paul. Powell, that's good.
Norman Powell is capable of taking on a larger scoring role. That's been the case right here.
Ball against Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on James Harden. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shot, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Paul. For the Clippers, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Derek Jones in for Kawhi Leonard. And San Antonio also making a switch. Collins checked in for Barnes. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Harden against Paul. Harden the pass to Jones. Back to Harden. And it's Tucker atop the key. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the triple.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Here's Paul. After the made shot from Norman Powell. Pass to Paul. Baseline J on the way. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
You know, the pick and roll play is his forte. Chris Paul knows exactly what he's doing.
Here's Harden. And Paul pulls it down. Spurs trail by 19. And it's Vassell in the corner. And the 3 off target. Powell down low. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
And the first one drops.
Norman Powell is a veteran in this league. He plays to his strengths and rarely tries to force things.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for San Antonio. Osman comes in for Devin Vassell. And so Powell nails both of them. Here's Paul. 17 points in the game. Outside Collins. Here's Osman. Drives to the hoop. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For San Antonio, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Jetty Osman at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Roby, he's checked in for Collins. And he's good on the second. Los Angeles leading by 20.
In the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Powell inside. A shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Paul, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Paul's got 19 points.
When CP3 pulls up off the dribble, he's a high percentage shooter. He really looks in rhythm.
Jones dishes to Powell. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Powell's got 10 points in the quarter.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
It's stolen by Johnson. And here is Paul. He's got 21. Pirtle up top. Johnson for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Powell, no one around him. No good on the three. Spurs trailed by 18. Here's Osman. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And it's in there.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Los Angeles leading by 16. Knocks it loose. Here's Paul driving inside. Lays it up off the glass. Paul's got 23.
A slick move by CP3. He really keeps the ball so low to the ground when he's dribbling, so the defense has no shot at getting it.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got P.J. Tucker, Harden out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the three, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And the jam by Harden.
Taking it all the way. Harden with the flush there.
Spurs trailed by 16. And the pass to Paul. Over Harden, and Paul gets it to go in. 25 points in the game.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Clock at 6. Leonard kicks to Harden. Over Paul. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Vassell, the pass to Paul. Barnes outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Mann's checked in for the Clippers. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You see the power right there from Kawhi. Absorbs contact and able to convert right through it.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Seems like every year Kawhi Leonard averages around 6 or 7 free throws a game, about the same as KD and LeBron.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Al Paul. Passes it to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Leonard. And he overshot that one, missing. Clippers leading by 19 points. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Zubac's the best to man. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Leonard, and another shot. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
As a coach, you feel so comfortable with Kawhi on the floor. He's one of those guys, when the clock is ticking down, get him the ball.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
With his size and explosiveness, you get the feeling Barnes could live at the line. It's all about creating contact.
Harrison Barnes, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Barnes is just such a tough cover. He has the ability to play both forward positions.
And he sinks the second. Here's Leonard. Pass to man. Lets the 3 fly. And the dunk by Zubac.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's the Clippers. They're on an 11-3 run. And there's the pass to man. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Count that one.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
And another great look at the 2K drive. Ball passes to Barnes. Johnson surveying the floor. And the rejection by Zubats. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. Here's Johnson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Johnson has a nose for the basketball. Big board right there.
Foul. He's checked in for the Clippers.
Keldon Johnson at the foul line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Johnson.
What I like about Keldon Johnson, he doesn't settle. Most of his shots come from inside the line.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Derek Jones comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann subbed in for Powell. 1:58 left in the fourth. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Highland's checked in. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 22. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter.
Please welcome to the floor your Clippers Spirit. And check out who's coming onto the court right now. Time to get excited for your Clippers Spirit. Come on and get loud right now, fans. It's time to cheer on your Clippers Spirit.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. Jones drives in. And Jones pulls it down. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Highland. Drops in the layup for 2.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Passes to Sohan. .124 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Hands the shot from the wing.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Leonard.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Here's Highland. Pass to man. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for LA, to the stripe, Terrence Mann. Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Spurs making a change here. Zhang's checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Sohan. He kicks it to Zhang. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Martin. Done outside. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi, you seem to pick it up offensively down the stretch. So what changed for you?
I just started to knock down shots, got my rhythm going, my teammates found me, and just kept going from there.
Well, it rode all the way to a win, and I know you like that, man, so appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.